Hey, this is Travis Shaw with the VPHA. I'm here in the woods right now with our Public Programs Coordinator, Ian McDougall.
Hey everyone.
Now, for those of you guys who remember back to last year, one of our most popular videos, actually the most popular video we have ever made, was about the history of Paw Paws. Now, the Paw Paw is North America's largest native fruit. It's got a fascinating history going back thousands of years. The Native Americans who lived in this area relied on them as a seasonal source of food. The early settlers did the same. Colonists referred to them as Indian apples, as custard apples. We, of course, know them today as the Paw Paw. And today they are making a bit of a resurgence. Now people kind of anywhere between the Great Lakes and the Gulf Coast will go out into the woods, particularly along the large tributaries in the area, the rivers and streams that cross the Piedmont area, to find this local delicacy. Now, it is a very seasonal fruit. They typically ripen right around this time of year, right in September. If you look around behind us, we are in a nice grove of Paw Paw trees. Very easy to identify. Ian, we want to pull one of the leaves kind of close to the camera here.
Here we go.
Yeah, so these nice kind of pointy leaves, very broad at the end, narrower at the base. Paw Paws tend to grow in groves like this. And as I said, a food source for centuries. Last time we did this video last year, I even mentioned a nice Civil War reference to Paw Paws. These soldiers from Maine who had never seen them before are encamped down outside of Harper's Ferry, not too far from where we are right now. And they enjoyed Paw Paws for the first time, covered with a jelly that they made from wild grapes. So a really cool 19th century example of foraging. And of course, men like Jefferson, Washington are growing Paw Paw trees in their gardens. But we are out here today foraging for wild Paw Paws. Now, you guys are in for a treat because you've never tried one before, have you, Ian?
Not ever in my life.
Not ever in his life. So you guys are going to witness Ian eating a Paw Paw for the very first time. Now, one thing I will say about Paw Paws, you know, they are wild. The best way to find them is when you're out, you've identified Paw Paw trees, just give the tree a gentle shake. And if the fruit is ripe and ready to eat, it will fall. If not, leave it up there for another week or so before you check again. When you eat them, you can just eat them straight up like Ian is about to do. Or you can use them in recipes. You can use them kind of any way that you would use a banana. So maybe make some ice cream out of it, make banana bread out of it, just substitute the Paw Paws. I've heard of people eating Paw Paw pie. A million different uses, but we are going to let Ian try his for the first time. Now, you can see it's not very big. This is kind of a smaller size Paw Paw. They're usually maybe about the size of your fist, kind of oval shaped. It has a tough skin. You do not want to eat the skin. Very, very bitter. It has kind of a natural insecticide in it, so probably not the safest thing to eat. But the flesh inside is very, very soft, very, very custardy, and very, very tasty, if that's what you're into. So I'm gonna hand him my pocket knife here. Actually, I brought a handy little like mess kit thing that has both a knife and a spoon. Sorry, Ian is getting ready here.
All right, let's see. We'll just skin off. Just gonna skin off
sorry.
a little bit here.
So yeah, use the knife end to just cut it in half.
I'll cut it in half.
Cut it right in half. Now, as you can see, it's got a soft flesh inside. It's also got big black seeds. You do not want to eat the seeds, but the flesh itself is delicious. So you can close up the knife and use the spoon to kind of scoop out the flesh here.
Yeah.
And we're going to get Ian's reaction as he tastes his very first Paw Paw. So scoop that flesh out. Should be soft, kind of custardy.
Yeah, definitely has the consistency of custard. Let's go ahead and give it a try.
Here we go.
What a delicious morsel.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like custard, a little bit of banana, and kind of the consistency of mango, I guess, as well. It's a very interesting taste. It's sweet. Yeah, I could definitely see why you would put these in pies, custards, things like that. They just really. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by eating this stuff. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, a lot of people describe the flavor as somewhere between a banana and a mango, and I think that's pretty accurate. It's a very tropical flavor. Again, very, very tasty. A plant, local plant that has deep, deep roots in the culinary history of this area. As I said, going back to Native Americans, European colonists, the soldiers that marched through this area during the Civil War, on up to today. The culinary delights of the pawpaw as a native fruit are just now kind of being rediscovered. So we encourage you guys to go out. Again, the season is very short. You've got a few weeks to go out. Search along major waterways. They tend to grow best along these major creeks and rivers and drainages and stuff, although you do find them in upland areas as well. Again, look for that broad leaf. Where you find one pawpaw tree, you tend to find a lot more. The younger trees, very, very low part of the undergrowth, but if you look up, you'll see the more mature trees. It does take them several years to start producing fruit. So if you find one, you're probably going to find more. Give that tree a gentle shake and enjoy one of the area's kind of historic delights. So thank you guys for joining us. Again, Travis and Ian out pawpaw hunting today. We wish you guys good luck in your pawpaw hunt.
Go get yourself a pawpaw.